Consistently on this channel, I speak about having side hustles, more types of income, and as you know, I have a side hustle, and that is being a notary public. Now, I've had tons of people ask me, how do I become a notary public, Brandon? Can you please teach me? Can you tell me? So in this video, we're gonna talk about how you can become a notary public. So what's up? I'm Brandon Young. On this channel, I teach you how to make, save, and invest money. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Now, the first thing that you're gonna need to get started to become a notary public is you're going to need that notary public education. Now, obviously, this is going to differ between each state because each state has their specific set of rules and their specific set of tests, but you will need to receive some type of notary education. Now, the best way to learn how to become a public notary in your specific state is to go on Google and put in your specific state, notary public, and usually your specific state is going to have a handbook specific to that state that you can read and study from. Now, if you're like me, you can simply take that handbook and you can study it and you can learn from it, but I know that there are people that go out there and they buy the specific courses for them, as well as I know that there are specific courses in your area that will teach you how to become a notary public. Now, usually these classes don't cost that much. I haven't seen one cost more than about 50 to 100 bucks. So that is around the range that you'll probably pay for a notary public class to learn how to do it. But all in all the information should be in that handbook. So if you can grab the handbook for your specific state and you can just learn from there, that should be sufficient enough for you to pass the test. Now, the next step is obviously you have to take the test, because what are we studying for? Now, I'm not sure if the test amount varies from state to state, but I know for the New York test, you will have to do 40 questions, and out of the 40, you have to answer 30 correct. So that you're giving an hour to do that. So you just have to pass that test. And once you pass that test, you should get a pass and fail within the mail. Now, after you take the test and you just wait and you finally get that pass slip, you're gonna have to use that pass slip, and that will enable you to actually put in the application to become a notary. All right, so with that actual application comes a fee of $60. Like I said, you'll have to check the rules for your specific state, but for New York, it was $60. And along with that application, you also have to bring along your pass slip, and you have to make sure that application is notarized with your oath of office has to be notarized as well. You put that all together and you send it off. And usually after you send all that information in, they will go ahead and send your notary ID to you, and you are officially a notary. But it does not stop there. Now, usually I recommend that you get something called a notary bond. Now, notary bond essentially is notary public insurance. Now, usually the policies can cost between $30 to about $120, and it's something that you should have, because just in case anything happens, you make a mistake and it causes some financial hardship to somebody, or it causes something bad to happen to somebody, you are covered. You don't have to come out of pocket. You should also have errors and omission insurance. That is just if you make a mistake and it's an honest mistake, you are covered as well. It's just something to have as insurance just in case you do make a mistake and somebody wants to sue you, you're covered. Now, the next step that we have on this list, depending on which state that you are actually registered in, you may have to register also on the county level. Now, these are specific to a couple of states like Georgia and Alabama, and I don't know the specific rules for that. But if you do have to register on the county level, just make sure you go ahead, check the rules out and follow it to the T, and make sure that you pay any extra fees or do any extra paperwork so you can get processed properly. Step 5 is to get your notary supplies and your stamp. Now, notaries have always been identified by their embossers and their stamp, and that's what you have to get. So there are some websites specifically that will go ahead and help you get started with this. You'll just have to put in your notary commission number so they can just make sure you're reputable. And once you've done that, they'll go ahead and send you out your supplies. Now, I'll leave the link to some of those websites that you can go check out when you go ahead and get your license, but there's no specific one you have to use, but it's good to have some of them in your pocket just in case you want to get started and don't know where to start. And just like that, you are a notary public, and I'm so proud of you because you took the time to go ahead and make this next step to making some side hustle money and doing something extra that is gonna make you the next best thing. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to leave me a like and go subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. I will start making videos pertaining to being a signing agent, so be on the lookout for that. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.